If you're thinking about buying the Oculus Rift, hold up, because I'm about to reveal some eye-opening truths that might just change your mind. This VR headset promises the ultimate virtual experience, immersing you in games, movies, and social spaces like never before. But here's what surprised me. Despite all the hype around its advanced technology and design, the Oculus Rift isn't exactly the flawless device you expect. In fact, it comes with some pretty frustrating problems that every potential buyer should know about before dropping over $700. Keep watching as I break it all down so you get the real story. Spoiler alert: this review might just save you a lot of headache, and maybe even your money. Let's dive in and uncover what makes the Oculus Rift truly unique and where it seriously stumbles. First off, if you're someone who's been itching to dive into virtual reality worlds, whether it's for immersive gaming, watching VR movies, or just hanging out with friends, this headset was designed with you in mind. Oculus promises a comfortable, customizable, and visually stunning experience. The advanced display technology paired with a low-latency constellation tracking system aims to deliver precise movements and deep presence sensation that truly make you feel like you're somewhere else entirely. But here's the kicker. While the tech specs sound like a dream, the reality isn't always that rosy. A huge catch is that you need a pretty beefy Windows PC and a fast internet connection, plus an updated version of USB 3.0 to even get started. So if you're like me and wondered if it's a plug-and-play miracle, prepare for some setup headaches. And let's not forget the Facebook account requirement to log in, which for many feels like an unnecessary invasion of privacy and a forced social tie-in that really takes the shine off the experience. Now, speaking of shine, if you're expecting pure comfort during hours of VR use, Oculus does put some effort here. The headset is customizable and designed to feel nice on your face, but users report that it can still get uncomfortable quickly, especially if you have a bigger head or wear glasses. Imagine diving into your favorite game and getting that perfect scene going, only for the headset to start pinching your nose like a pair of overly aggressive tweezers. Not exactly the immersive getaway you envisioned, right? I almost wish it came with a complimentary chiropractor appointment. Let's talk about the elephant, or rather, lag in the room, the tracking system. The Rift's constellation tracking is indeed precise and low latency on paper. However, in real-world usage, many users notice tracking glitches during intense gaming sessions. This means your virtual sword might miss its mark, or you might bump into a non-existent virtual wall because the headset lost track of your position. And no, you can't just blame the Wi-Fi this time. It's the hardware and software fusion not working in perfect harmony. For the price, I expected better reliability. It's like buying a luxury car that occasionally stalls at traffic lights. Still with me? Good, because here's where things get even more interesting. The Oculus Rift does come with a nice starting point for your VR journeys, including Lucky's Tale, a cute little adventure game that's included with every purchase. It's charming and a great demo for what VR can offer, but if you're looking for a vast library right off the bat, be warned. The available games tend to skew toward niche genres. Think RPGs, sci-fi shooters, and mind-bending puzzles. If you're not into those, your options may feel a bit limited. And unlike other platforms that boast consistent updates or downloadable content galore, Oculus's game store can sometimes feel like a boutique with selective inventory. Okay, let's pause here for a quick joke. Why don't VR headsets ever get lost? Because they always keep you in the loop. But seriously, the constant Facebook login and updates can feel like a loop you didn't sign up for. Despite these issues, the Rift delivers on something hard to quantify: immersion. When the tech works and you find the right game, it's like stepping into a new reality. VR can be magical, and Oculus does create that sense of presence that makes you forget the real world for a while. It's why VR enthusiasts still swear by it. However, that magic is often tempered by the practical downsides I mentioned. And if you're new to VR, the required PC specs and setup complexity may be a barrier. Here's another twist for you: the price. At $729.99, the Oculus Rift is a serious investment. And a 3.5-star rating on Amazon tells you that many customers are divided. Some love it. Others are disappointed, mostly due to software glitches, uncomfortable hardware fit, and the required Facebook login, which people find intrusive. One user even joked it feels like buying a ticket to the VR future, but then needing a manual just to get through the door. It's pricey, it has its quirks, but it can also expand your digital horizons beyond what you thought possible. That said, Oculus's ecosystem is still growing. With time, updates, and better games, it's likely many of these headaches will ease. If you're someone willing to be patient, tech-savvy enough to handle the setup, and you don't mind a little social networking as part of your VR journey, then Oculus Rift might be worth considering. Think of it as investing in the promise of tomorrow, a future where you're not just playing games but living inside them. Before we rehook your curiosity with one more mini promise, did you know Oculus has actively worked on making the user interface more inviting and comfortable? The Rift environment the company created is a pleasant launching pad for your adventures, designed to be easy and intuitive so you don't get lost fiddling with menus all day. That's important because how you start your VR trip often shapes your entire experience. If you're wondering whether Oculus Rift is for you, it's perfect for gamers hungry for immersive worlds, VR movie buffs craving new perspectives, and social butterflies who want to hang out with friends in virtual spaces. But if you're only casually curious or you want simple plug-and-play, this probably isn't your headset. There are easier and more affordable options out there with less setup hassle. The Rift asks for patience and a bit of tech love. Oh, and one more joke to keep things light. What's a VR headset's favorite dance move? The headset shake, because it's always moving. But seriously, the Rift's tracking tries hard to keep up with your moves, even if it sometimes trips. To wrap up with a dose of positivity, I want you to know that the Oculus Rift is not a flop. It's a pioneering device set to redefine how we experience digital entertainment. Yes, it has its issues, but it also opens doors into worlds you could only dream of before. The journey might be a bit rocky, but the destination is worth it for anyone passionate about technology and gaming. If you want to explore mind-bending puzzle games, deep RPGs, or just enjoy social VR spaces with friends, it's an exciting choice. Remember, the price can fluctuate quickly on Amazon, so if you decide the Oculus Rift fits your VR dreams, grab the best deal now from the link in the description. Don't wait too long. These deals go faster than a headset tracking a lightning-fast gamer. Thanks for sticking through this honest deep dive. Now you're better equipped to decide if the Oculus Rift should be your next virtual escape or just a fascinating tech milestone to watch from afar. Happy VRing!